Hey, I'm Sandy Schreck today here for Lembush Roses. And we're gonna make an arrangement today in one of our great new gray containers. We have these boxes in a variety of sizes and colors. They work great as containers and also as risers in your store. So take a look at those. Those are on special this week. And then another new product that we're previewing is the Midnight Foam. So Midnight Foam is a new product from Smithers Oasis, and it acts the same as regular foam, same consistency. I was very impressed with the life span from flowers putting it in. So it's the same texture. It's not like the old rainbow foam, and so you don't need to be afraid of it. So as you can see kind of in the arrangement when you come in, it kind of goes in as a shadow. So you're not gonna need quite as many flowers and foliage to cover that lighter green. And so today we're just gonna come off and make something a little bit less traditional, kind of in the long and low piece, but doing more of that garden gathered look where we're coming off the couple different sides and coming in with a centerpiece. Looking at a little bit of the softer yellows, and then you can see the different tones of yellows, but we're really inspired by the dahlia there. And so that's why we're gonna add in some corals. So just looking at a little bit different alternative colors for some of your fall centerpieces to come in and add. This is a new spray rose that we're carrying. That's a coral spray rose. And so you can see coming across, and so we're doing that eye movement coming back and forth and doing that garden look where it's an asymmetrical placement of flowers. So I'm not gonna have the same stuff on this side as I am there, and but just bringing your eye coming through that design. So another thing that I've been liking lately, or kind of remembering, is actually huckleberry. And so this right here, I think really kind of plays really well with that whole garden gathered look. And so many times we kind of get stuck in our ways on different greens, and was at a show and recently had somebody using huck, and you can see just what a easy way it goes in, and just it gives more of that extended look to your design rather than so compact. So grooving on that again. And then just to make this centerpiece a little bit trans-seasonal, we're gonna add in some of the cedar greens. And that's a way to open a conversation with your customer, that they could bring this piece back. You could reuse the Christmas greens, and then you can invite them to come back and replace some of the flowers once these flowers die after their Thanksgiving holiday. So you can just see how I've kind of done more perimeter pieces. Then I'm gonna come in more with the focal here on the end, and then sink that down in a little bit deeper. And then lastly, just getting some of our textural pieces in with some of the peach hypericum. And finishing up with a couple of the Wedding Spirit roses. And so we're just gonna bring those right in on top as well. So it's a little bit more difficult to do that balance when you're doing more of that asymmetrical placement. So that is why I saved some of those larger flowers to the end to get some of that balance. And so part of the key on it is not to have it be balanced on both sides. So lastly, we're just gonna come in with a little pepperberry. And another thing that we're seeing a lot of is kind of sheltering placement. So I'm gonna come in from the middle on this and just have it shelter right over the other flowers. And so it's kind of like the hidden garden. And so that's a little bit of that European international influence that we see with some of the sheltering placement coming in over the top. But so here's our less traditional holiday centerpiece for your Thanksgiving table, using some of those yellows and corals to keep your customers inspired.